It's a dream come true. For me. For you. And this little band called Zulu. It's 6:10 p.m. on day 2 of Sound and Fury Fest 2022. There are 2 legendary championship slammers in this band. We got Wild Berry Blast on vocals, and we got the Anti-Oxy Dancer on guitar. Hey ladies, how's it going? Combat cartwheel! Dan Frampton here. Johnny Gilbert with a haymaker! Cannibal Schwartz with a tornado windmill airplane dive! The Desert King is back! I gotta end this intro. Okay, here we go. Let's officially hit the pit. There are championship big match vibes in the air tonight. Double dive! Little piece of trivia, Wild Berry Blast was the very first champion here on the channel. And the new generation of slammers like Johnny Gilbert are here to show the former champion that they're the new blood of slam dancing. Oh, and also slamming tonight happens to be the guy that took the championship off of Wild Berry Blast. It's Fubu Guy in his last chancery attire. This is exactly why Wild Berry Blast was the first champion. He goes out there and throws a statement slam to tell everybody out there that he is an elite slammer, whether he's carrying the belt or not. Often imitated, never duplicated. And he just climbs back up with ease and hits a very smooth spin split. Last Chancery wants to become the first ever 2-time champ, but he gets intercepted and back body dropped by Cannibal Schwartz. Cannibal Schwartz with a statement slam of his very own. This tactic is interesting. He's just trying to take up as much space as possible. Massive launcher from the top! A brawl leads to a crowd kill, leads to a flying forearm. Barrel roll from the top! Cannibal Schwartz! Misinput! It was a misinput! Tope suicida! Crucifixion senton! Cannibal Schwartz gets absolutely flattened by Greektown Shawarma. Trio abandoned by the third. Ooh, high risk. It's the artist known as Prince Fanny. Boing boing, it's a bunny hop elbow drop. Soulful slam. Tomb Raider with a twist of tope. And then we get a pushy little flurry. Absolutely love this. Right into a saucy sausage roll. 2 wizards get attacked by Desert King. Floating crowd kill. Last Chancery with a Finn Balor-like coup de grace, double leg stomp from the top. Who moved the boulder from the fucking cave? It's a wild man. Fresh from collegiate tryout, this is the worst fit of the set. And then a real nice looking hype train. This is a huge moment for Zulu. Slammers know that and they're feeding off that energy. Cannibal Schwartz with a running reverse stage dive, very athletically impressive, and then he swims all the way up to the stage. Death-defying dive from the top. Cannibal Schwartz! Candy in with a hip attack haymaker. These slammers have a lot of grinding to do if they want to be on the same level as Wildberry Blast. Oh, that's New Metal Dreads guy. Uncle Funk. Kind of like a diving Superman punch, I guess. The setting sun is starting to be a factor. Big extension on this tope from Pharrell Williams. Pharrell Williams. Color buster. You know what I hate? When slam soldiers slam alone. But we love a Christ-like savior complex. This jobber in the yellow shorts has zero spring in his step. This is a pretty decent crowd kill. It's clearly somebody trying to build a brawler type slammer out of a high flyer template. V-trigger! All it takes is one decent slam to ignite a hype train. Andrew Zarian from the Matman podcast with the plancha. Linebacker wants to be a wide receiver. Double dive. What's that? Can you smell it? Can you feel it? Not this. This fit still sucks. There's something ominous. Darkness looms. Tope suicida from the top! There's a threatening force in the shadow. The slammers are blissfully unaware of what awaits them. But first, it's Johnny Gilbert from the top! For right now, there is still much hype. Many varieties of excitement. Front roll! Lisa Simpson! The ground starts to shake. The slams become subdued, while others act like nothing is about to happen. They're like putting on scarves and shit. But the inevitable is about to happen.
Sound of feeling.
Oh no, here it is.
If you know what a wall of death is, then you know on this 3 count, when the music comes in, you know what to do, alright?
The crowd is being separated for what's known as a wall of death. That is when you get one group of slammers on one side, a huge gap in the middle, and then another group of slammers on the other side. And the idea is, when the music kicks in, they run full force at one another, every single slammer. So, Fubu Guy, Last Chancery, takes the center in anticipation of an utter crushing.
Wider, wider! Go back as far as you can, nigga!
The tension mounts and Fubu Guy is anticipating carnage.
On 3!
And it doesn't happen. Instead, we get the most awkward and cringy thing ever. Just a handful of people copying Fubu Guy because they thought that's what they do. He was the leader, he was the slam ringleader. Whatever Fubu Guy does is what is expected to happen here, right? So they all start throwing spin kicks, throwing windmills, and nobody starts running. Europe is laughing at you. You can hear those Euro chuckles from here. This is so sad. All that energy deflated, totally gone. And now it's like a middle school dance. All the slammers are too shy to slam.
That's alright.
Wild Berry Blast tries to cover up, and he's a nice guy about it, but he kind of like makes it a generational thing.
That's alright, y'all didn't know what it was. It's okay, it's a new, it's an old generation thing, I understand.
No matter how you slice it, it killed the energy in the crowd, and it could have been fixed, but I'm not here to give that type of criticism. It was just the most awkward thing, and I was not expecting it. You know, he went in there with like big plans. He's like, we're gonna do a wall of death. I have never played in front of a sea of people like this. This is 5,000 people. I would love to see a wall of death during my band set. So, you know how excited and that anticipation is like, we're gonna do that wall of death, and then it just like doesn't happen. It's hard to watch, and I know the expression cringe is kind of overused a lot, but this makes you feel that. You're like, oh my God, this is so awkward. But you know, the show must go on. The slam bubble has been popped, and Wild Berry Blast is still coping.
But that was a good try though, I liked it.
Can we even recover from this? We are trying. Slams now feel slow and forced. But this dude is determined to bring that energy back up. We get a little late game flurry, but you know, something's missing. Nah. Shit got fucked. I'm so bummed it didn't work out. 5,000 slammers doing the wall of death at a hardcore show? It would have been legendary, historical even. But at the buzzer, you get a few last Hail Marys. This set is gonna be forever tainted by that wall of death failure, but it was still a great set by a great band, and a whole lot of quality slams by championship level slammers happened in this set. We got Last Chancery versus Wild Berry Blast in the same pit, doing dives one after another. That's amazing. All right, thanks, good night.